right, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. What's happening? What's happening? We're going to look at some of the new games that came out on iiRcade. I've got the two newest games that came out this week queued up. We're going to check them both out. If you haven't had a chance, a lot's been going on at Papa Brad's Gaming. I did a complete overhaul of my control panel on my iiRcade. If you want to learn how to put SANWA buttons into your iiRcade, got a nice tutorial up. Also did a show with Arcade Talk. If you get a chance, check that out. It's a fun stream. We talk about arcades from all the companies. But you're here to see me play some shooters. Let's check out Asuka Asuka, brand new shooter that was released on iiRcade. It's been growing on me. I'm currently in 5th place. I edged out Rainwater. Sorry, Jeff, but had to beat you, buddy. So hopefully he'll take his score back. My initial impression of this game wasn't great, but you know what? This game's really been growing on me, and I have to admit, I'm starting to really enjoy it. I'm going to talk a little bit about the game as I show this playthrough. This is my new high score where I toppled Jeff. Hopefully he'll do a run and he'll take his score back. This is kind of a fun leaderboard game, and the reason why I'm going to say it's kind of fun is the way it works is you get 9 credits, and that's it. And when your 9 credits are over, the game's over. It doesn't matter where you're at in the game. After that, there's no continues. Does have brutal difficulty, but as I play it, I'm starting to learn like kind of where the enemies route from. So it's becoming more and more fun to me. It's kind of growing on me. Anyone in the chat checked out this game yet? How's the sound? Does the game sound too loud? Is my voice too low? Let me know. I always have a hard time gauging that. Game sound too high? Can you turn it down a little bit? Can you hear me? Talk a little bit about this game. Asuka Asuka was released in 1988 by Taito. This is a Taito game. Of course, this is a vertically scrolling shooter. I like to call them SHMUPs. Similar to like the game Raiden. (1988). You know, I kind of judge shooters generally by a couple of things. You know, the shot accuracy, the graphics, the sound. How good are the power-ups? How good are the boss battles? How interesting is the theme of the game? Kind of usually how I kind of rate them. You can't tell already, this game's really started to grow on me. It does have a shortened bullet mechanic. Reminds me of a game like Tiger Heli. Your bullets don't shoot all the way to the edge of the screen, so there's only so far your bullets shoot in this game. So you have to understand that mechanic right off the bat. Otherwise, you're going to end up making a lot of shots which aren't going to hit the enemies. I mean, for 1988, the graphics have a really good look. I like the colors. I really like the jazzy music they do. First enemy, you got the UFO. This one's pretty easy. I did get the power up. You can see I'm shooting 4 missiles at a time. Just kind of hang towards the back on this one. Dodge the bullets and just, you know, just dodge and shoot. This game ramps up fast in difficulty too. One thing you want to do in this first level is you want to listen. There's a sound that the enemies make when they're coming up from behind you. It kind of lets you know when they're coming out. This is like a bonus stage, like the challenging stage in Galaga. You want to try to shoot all the ships. You can get if you get a perfect, you get a bonus. I do like this kind of jazzy music that plays throughout this game. I'm turning the music up a little bit. And there's your bonus. The game has a total of 4 stages. This is like the jungle stage. Now this stage is cool. I love this stage because it has dinosaurs in it. One of the interesting dynamics is that it scrolls a little bit on the very left and the very right of the screen. Sounds okay, my voice level's fine. Hey, welcome to the stream, Brooklyn Menace. Welcome to the stream, Rainwater Games. Welcome to the stream, Mikey. Good to see you. Myself on the screen here. Welcome to the screen, John G. Good to see you're doing well, Brooklyn. This is a shooter. I've never really played it before I played it on iiRcade. I mean, it's kind of slipped through the cracks. This is one that I've never really checked out. I am enjoying it. I think the leaderboards are going to be pretty good on this one because with the automatic death after 9 credits, basically it does limit how far you can go in the game. So it does limit you, which I like. You know, everything seems to take a lot more shots than you would think to destroy in this game. Like, there's very few, like, one-shot, instant kill type shots. Like, you really have to hit these dinosaurs a lot to get them to die. So, power-ups are real important. You can see I've got the 4 missiles. You want to try to keep your power-ups. Yeah, I don't know, Carl. That's a pretty high bar. I'm trying. I think if you like shooters, you're probably gonna like this one. Initially, I was kind of very thrown off by the way the screen scrolls on the left and right. But once you get used to it, it's kind of fun because you do need to kind of go to the left and right to make sure they're not enemies that are gonna be shooting at you that you don't see. Jeff is already going to try to beat my score. We will see. He said he has already beat my score. Well, good. That's good for you, Jeff. We'll see how long you can hold it. That's what I like to see, healthy competition. That's part of the fun of iiRcade. We have a great leaderboard system. I'll turn this up. Listen to these dinosaurs roar. I'm going to just turn this up for a minute. See if I can hear them. Yes, it's a limited shot distance. This game is available on the Legends Ultimate, I believe. So I'm sure you could play it there. It's a fun game. Check it out. Now this is the boss I really like. Is a 2-headed dinosaur boss. I still don't have this one figured out. This dinosaur's aim is like, it just dead on targets you like every time. So I have to figure out a better strategy to get further in the game because this ate up a bunch of lives. I mean, I was dying so quick, I'm like, I'm just gonna fire off my bombs and at least not waste them. But there's gotta be a better strategy for facing this dinosaur boss. I like that each of the 4 stages is like in a completely different time period. You know, this is obviously Jurassic period, dinosaurs. First one was kind of like modern with the UFO. Here we're going through the challenging stage. If you get all the enemies, you can get a perfect, and that'll give you a bonus. Each challenging stage is completely different as far as like your strategy for shooting them. This is definitely a game that you're going to keep coming back to. Look at that. I got a perfect. Yeah, this is definitely not what I would call a bullet hell game. This really reminds me, like I said, it reminds me of Tiger Heli, but with better graphics, a little bit more approaching towards the almost 90s, 1988. And it sneaks up on you before you know it. You went through your 9 credits, so I've yet to complete this game, and I think it does loop when you finish it, as far as I'm aware. There you got a bomb on the left. And the everything takes a lot of bullets to destroy. Definitely check this one out. If you have a Legends Ultimate, play it, man. Post some scores. Put them in my comments. If you can play this on any device, whether it's a Pi or a Legends Ultimate. I'm just curious what people think of this game. But my first impression wasn't great, but to be honest with you, this game has really grown on me a lot. I'm starting to really like it. I mean, it's obviously not like a banger like Truxton 2 or, you know, Stormblade or Batsugan, but it's definitely a competent, decent arcade fighter. Arcade shoot 'em up, you know, shmup. If I was to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this game an 8. Really not in the 9 and the 10 category, but it's very competent and it's very different. It's very hard too. I mean, this is, I think what is going to keep me coming to this is like this game is so hard, you're just not going to instantly beat it, you know? Yeah, it is distracting. You really have to kind of scroll left and right to see those things that are off the screen that are shooting at you. Man, this skeleton the skeleton thing in the middle, it takes a ton of shots. Everything in this game takes more shots than you would think to destroy it. Like I said, this is like not a game where like each bullet just destroys whatever it hits. And you know, I'm still learning how to play it. I mean, I think I have to adjust my playing style. I'm so used to shooters where basically your bullets destroy everything. I got to learn how to play where I'm dodging more too. But like you can see these faces that are shooting the bullets, taking a ton of hits. Still don't have this stage down either. These eyeballs just seem to randomly fire bullets from all over the place, and I'm not sure how to take them out. Hey, it's Tim's Tiny Arcade. Good to see ya. Tim was just on a show with me, the iiRcadians Retro 90s show. If you haven't seen it, we covered beat 'em ups last time. The Retro 90s show is really supposed to be like a time capsule show. It'll be set in an exact time whenever we do that show. And we'll pick a smaller topic. We went a little too big for the last show. It was a little longer than I would have liked, but we're going to do more of them eventually. I don't know if we're going to go back to the 80s or maybe even the 2000s. I'm not sure yet. I have put some polls up on my channel to see what kind of content you'd like to see in the future. Please go on my community page and vote. I will say this, I love my new SANWA controls that I installed. We got some official SANWA controls in orange, and boy, they're nice. Very easy mod to do if you have an iiRcade. It uses exact hardware of a candy cab. So you can buy the best SANWA buttons they make and just literally, like all the connectors and everything, just slide right on. All you need is a Phillips screwdriver and some needle nose pliers. And you need to really take your time. But you get a chance, check it out. Here's my finished control panel. be honest with you, there was nothing wrong with the stock buttons. It still worked great. I never had a problem. I never really even broke one, and I'd really play hard. So, you know. But of course, the action on the real SANWA is a little bit lighter. I mean, it's probably psychological, but I feel like they shoot. I feel like I'm faster. Response time is faster. I put them in my Marvel vs. Capcom arcade as well. Got a playthrough of that on it. I've been doing some Dreamcast playthroughs. Want another one of the stages that's like the challenging stage? If you get a chance, check out the Friday Night Arcade Show. That was the first time I had ever played this game. I never played it before. I played it on the Friday Arcade Show with Brooklyn Menace. Great show. Nick's Pedals Arcade. We have a lot of fun. We play games. We hang out on Friday nights. See how I did. 248,000. My score was 274,900. This is cool. This is what I'm talking about, like the way it skips times. Now I'm almost like in a World War II. You got the planes. Can't wait to I've seen the whole game. There's actually 4 different levels. See, look at these tanks. Look how many shots they take. I mean, they just take a ton of shots. Taking lots of hits. Weird. I don't know what my capture card's doing. The ship doesn't turn invisible. It's something with the way I'm capturing it, but it doesn't do that on my screen while I'm playing. I'm noticing that in the captured footage. But it looks fine on the iiRcade. It's something to do with my capture card I'm using. Again, these are old games. We're talking 1988. Okay, I just set a new high score. Now I'm setting new territory. Asuka Asuka, 1988 Taito game. And there you go. There's my high score run. I'm going to give this game... you know, I'm gonna be honest, I like this game pretty much. I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10 for my rating. It's good. I mean, it's a good shmup. Just be prepared. It's difficult. It's like it's gonna challenge you, but it's fun, and I think it's a game that you can keep coming back to. Let's see how I did. I'll make it full screen. I'm in 5th, unless Rainwater beat me. He might have just beat me. I'll go check. I have a feeling he just beat me. I bet you just played. Let me go look. That's Asuka Asuka. Let's see. Price wise, game's not expensive. It's $7.99 for this game. Next up, we're going to check out. There's a new ColecoVision game we got this week. Check that one out. It's called Multiverse. This is an indie game. Reminds me of Stranger Things with the titling. How's the sound? Is it too loud? About right? I need to turn down a little bit. Is my voice not loud enough? How's the sound? Yeah, I think 8 out of 10 is where it should be with that one. Now, my recommendation for iiRcade is this game is actually not bad, but you know, we really need like an instruction manual, whether you have it on the iiRcade website, or if it's available somehow from the store. I really want an instruction manual so I know what to do. Like, when I got into this game, I was just completely lost. I had no idea what to do. And when you think about like these retro games, they always came with a little instruction manual that kind of let you know what to do. But so basically, you got two characters, Monty S and Nice Moon. Nice Moon is a dog. Monty S is like a little boy that shoots things. Yeah. The one thing I really like about this game is the music is good, for starters. The music is real good in this game. But like just some, even the most basic instructions, you know, like it takes a while to figure out what's going on. The dog cannot shoot. The dog can only jump. But he can jump further. He jumps like 1 up and I think 3 over. So his jumping range, he can get to places that your main character can't. That Monty can't. So I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what do I do? I'm like walking back and forth. It's like, oh, there's a wall. Like, I was pressing buttons when I got to the switch, and nothing happened. Like, I'm pushing buttons. So, eventually I figured it out. I think it's either up or down, and then that flips the switch. But you have to stand on the switch, and then you press, I think it's maybe up. And then that opens up those brick walls will disappear. Yeah, John. I mean... But like, you know, some basic instructions would have helped, especially at the beginning when I don't know what's going on. But oh, another thing, you can't change back and forth. You have to be in an open area. Like if you're standing on a switch or by a ladder, you can't switch characters. I'm I'm hitting all the buttons trying to figure out how do I move, how do I do the switch? It took me so long. And this is just what, you know, coming in it as someone that's never played the game, this is kind of just like a first impression. And that's why I think like having an owner's manual or something might be good. Yeah, most of the games aren't that expensive. It allows you to try a bunch of different types of games out. It's down to flip. Yeah, you know? You know, the crazy part, I bet you this homebrew, someone made an instruction book for it. You know? Yeah, even if you posted it online, this is a pretty cool game, actually. Once I started figuring out what was going on, I started to have some fun with it. I mean, you get different kinds of shooting power-ups. But the Nice Moon has no attack, so I park him there. Now I'm going to switch characters back to Monty. And I understand, like, these kind of games aren't for everyone. I mean, I like retro games, so I like this kind of thing. But this probably isn't for everyone. But I do like retro games. I collect Atari games. And, you know, this is pretty impressive for running on ColecoVision hardware. You know, the game was a ColecoVision port. This game's not expensive. It's $4.99 for this game. Get the heart. He has the slingshot. There are different weapons that you can get. you know, Brooklyn Menace played this game on the Friday night arcade show, and I mean, I think this game, you know, it doesn't really lend itself, like, until I know what's going on, really. I'm not really going to give it an exact score. My first impression would have been a lot higher with just even some very basic instructions, at least for the first level, maybe telling me, like, you know, what's going on. But, you know, you eventually start figuring it out if you keep playing it. Has anyone in the chat, has anyone in the chat played this game? Yeah, the music is really good. Really good 8-bit soundtrack on this one. Retro, like, chiptune soundtrack. I like the music a lot. And the gameplay, I mean, it does feel, even though it's ColecoVision, it feels more like NES to me. I mean, like, these ColecoVision indie games are way better than the ColecoVision games that came out originally on the ColecoVision. They're really pushing what you can do with this, with the ColecoVision types hardware. Like I said, I'm going to give this one some time. I mean, my initial thought of it, just on first impression, would be about a 7. But I need to play it more. Yeah, there's definitely, you got to flip the switches first, then use the dog to access stuff. I think so. I think that's what you got to. It's funny, the dog can't shoot, but the dog can operate the switches. Like, I didn't, like, it'd be nice just to know that the dog can do the switches too. And, like, I still don't know what everything does. Like, what are those little computers for there? Is that where the other player is? When you switch? You know, this would be the kind of game probably that is fun. Like, once you start learning the levels and you can start really flying through them, it probably would be fun. Switch. Dead end. So really, you're exploring is what you're doing. At least this level that I was playing was very generous with the hearts too. Like, you're not going to die on this level. They give you a lot of hearts. They come to a part where I can't pass. You switch characters. Could be something I missed. Yeah, Asuka and Asuka. The puzzle's figuring out the instructions. Actually, I think once you figure out what's going on, I don't think it's going to be that bad. But I mean, just like initially, like, since it is so puzzle based, it like needs, you know, like I said, just having an owner's manual online would help that you could read real quick. All right. Well, at the end of the stream, we're going to check and see where you're at, Jeff. Glad to see you playing. And Jeff does love SHMUPs is one of his favorites, so I knew he would be all about getting on that game. Oh, see, I should have fell right down there and got that thing there. Past Herb Wars? That's cool. Yeah, man. Like that 9-credit barrier, like, I almost died like at close to the same spot. So you really got to develop some strategies to get through sections of that shmup. It's all going to be about conserving lives and getting the power-ups. Look at this. Now this thing's cool. Check this out. It changes my shooting. Now my bullets, they basically track the ground. 309,400. Oh, I can put that on the screen, can't I? Good job. Yeah, this music is good. Yep, shmups with leaderboards. I like that too. And I did no research on this game. I just played it, did a gameplay of it. So I'm going to look into it a little bit more before I do a review. Maybe get through a level or two. Give it a fair shot. The initial jolt of it not just being like a jumping platformer and having all this switching going back and forth, you know, is a bit much. I think that's the only thing I would say about this game. They could have that I would like to see. Now you notice a doorway opened. I'm gonna switch back to the other player. Once I realize I can't get to it. Go to Nice Moon. I don't know. It's not bad. And now you see, now I can go through that doorway I just opened. Guess I opened up another doorway. There you go. See, I had to use the switch. Ooh. Oh, way. I should have went the other way. No, this is not Asuka and Asuka. Definitely if I had to pick one, I'm going to pick Asuka and Asuka. That's a pretty fun game, Goofy. Give that one a shot. I gave it an 8 out of 10. My initial impression of it wasn't great, but it's really starting to grow on me. One thing about that is this is Multiverse that we're looking at, and Asuka and Asuka has your bullets only go so far, like in Tiger Heli. So once I figured that out, that helped a lot. Oh no, I'm gonna beat your score. Don't you worry. This is Multiverse. I really like this music, to be honest with you. I mean, I could listen to this music all day. Excellent music. I like the theme music that they have. It's really good. I'm gradually finding new things, so I think this is an exploration game, you know, and that's it. I've explored enough. I guess you get 3 continues because it says activate remain 3. So it looks like you get 3 continues. That was Multiverse. And let's see. That being said, didn't really get any bangers this week. Like I said, I'd give the SHMUP an 8. My initial impression of this is 7, but I'm going to play it a bit longer before I do a review on it. The SHMUP, I'm going to put it a solid 8 for sure. But one game you can play right now that is for free on iiRcade that I would highly recommend is this game. I want to play a little bit of a video. This is a game I would recommend, and it's free, so go get it right now. If you don't have it, get it. Today I'm playing The Adventures of Robby Roto, an awesome free game on the iiRcade. The Adventures of Robby Roto is a great classic arcade game. It was made in 1981 by Midway and developed by Jay Fenton, the person who also made the game Gorf. In the game, you control the character Robby Roto, who must rescue his 3 friends who are trapped in the mines of the evil Voltar. Enemies in the game include a sinister spider, the wicked troll, and the jawbones. Once Robby rounds up his 3 friends, he has to try to escape from the dungeon. It's kind of a cross between Dig Dug and Pac-Man, although this game came out before Dig Dug. You are a round yellow man. You have to go collect your buddies down under the ground. You can't dig wherever you want. Instead, you have mazes that are visible and invisible to travel through. The arrows show you which ways you can move. You must avoid the bad guys that get faster and faster on each level of the game. The buddies you collect follow you around, and each level has more of them for you to collect. Eventually, you are traveling with 3 of them behind you, making you an easier target to attack. This game has an excellent use of the greed factor. You get more points if you can grab all 3 hostages and save them at one time. There's also a dragon that comes on to speed you up. Scoring mechanic is cool too. You get 3 hostages together, the next maze is 2 times. If you get 3 hostages together 2 mazes in a row, the next maze is a 3-time bonus. The game has strong parallels to the game Dig Dug. Dig Dug was released the next year. In both cases, they both take place in an underground mine. Although Robby Roto, the mine is in the form of an underground maze, where in Dig Dug it is freeform, allowing the player to dig in any directions. But you can see the roots of Dig Dug in this game. It's kind of a cool piece of history. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. It froze. Robby is better than Dig Dug. Yeah. Well, Dig Dug was a lot more popular. The Adventures of Robby Roto was released at the exact same time as Pac-Man, and it pretty much got buried by Pac-Man. So that's the story of that game. It's a very cool retro game, and it's free. So if you don't have The Adventures of Robby Roto, which is a Midway game, check it out. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see Mr. Do. That would be a good game for iiRcade to chase. I don't know who owns the license for Mr. Do, but Mr. Do would be a very cool license if they could get it. That would be a good classic arcade game that would be good for iiRcade, I think. Be a good fit. Also, in the old games, I would like to see him maybe go after something like Crazy Climber or Ladybug, something like that, just something classic, you know. Okay. Let's try to see if I had some. Here's a little clip. The SANWA mod. Came out nice. This is Papa Brad coming at you with a tutorial video on how to mod your iiRcade with genuine SANWA buttons. First thing you're going to need is you're just going to need just a few basic tools. In my case, I needed set Allen wrenches, needle nose pliers, and a Phillips head screwdriver. Now, the only reason I need the Allen wrench is because I have a custom drink holder from Midway Arcade, and that uses an Allen wrench. If you don't have that, all you really need to do this mod couldn't be easier. All you need is a Phillips screwdriver and some needle nose pliers. First thing you're going to do is you're going to remove the two Phillips head screws from the left and the right sides, holding the control panel in place. Now be careful, when you release both screws, the glass will shift down. Shout out to iiRcade for offering real premium arcade glass as an upgrade you can purchase for your iiRcade. I immediately did that. Once you have real glass, you really can't go back. It's crystal clear, it's easy to clean. Love the glass. So, but it is heavy and it is real glass. It will shatter or break if you drop it. So be careful handling it. It's a real piece of glass. Take out the two screws. You're going to see the glass will move in just a moment. The most important thing with doing this mod is take your time and don't rush. You really got to go slow and be careful. But it's not hard. I mean, it's very, very simple mod. You know, here's a photo of the SANWA. These are the exact buttons I'm using if you want to take a screenshot. They're available in all different kinds of colors. And these are the same buttons you find in candy cabs. And this is like premium. This is as premium as it gets. And I'm opening up the SANWA buttons right now. Carefully cut open your packaging. These buttons come really well packaged. They come with a ton of bubble wrap around them, make sure they don't get damaged. All kinds of colors are available. I did mod my gold with blue SANWAs. Decided to go orange with this Dragon's Lair. I will say this, the stock buttons, I've never had a problem. I never had one stop working. I SANWA modded my gold cab, then I SANWA modded my arcade one up, Marvel vs. Cap. Okay, let's see. Let me get back to about where we were. We're about in the middle. Let me think. And I'm just getting really the speed to the end. So if you're putting on the original cap, I do have a video. Let's see if I can get to the part. Hole all the way through the cab. I could have probably stopped before it went all the way through. There's the and it still would have worked fine. GRS gate switcher. You know, I don't claim to be a modder, and you can't see it anyway when you're playing the game. And you can switch between 4-way and 8-way. It is a little deep. So if you're putting on the original cap, I do have a video. I'm going to put that. I'm going to connect that. Just go up to the right corner, and you'll see I'll have a link to the video that shows how to install the GRS mod. Gate switcher on an original iiRcade, wiping it down real nice. I mean, this cab some mods to my iiRcade today. Putting in my real arcade glass, hold it in place, and then put the screw in. Now I'm putting on my drink holder with the Allen key. Yeah, I know, Hollywood. And the skills to pay the bills, my friend. Putting in my gate restrictors. And there you go. One Dragon's Lair iiRcade, fully modded to SANWA controls. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, okay, let's go back to old Robby. See what Robby Roto's up to. This is a cool game. It's a free game. Check it out. The Midway game. Crash again. Okay. Let's back up for a minute. Please hit thumbs up. Consider joining Papa Brad's Gaming if you like home arcade content, as I cover all the machines and I have all kinds of cool stuff on this channel, so consider subscribing. I hope this is helpful to people that want to mod their iiRcade. Don't be afraid to do it. This is a great mod. You know, as you're chasing those high scores, having the best controls available on Earth in your machine can't hurt. Thanks for watching, and stay legit. This has been Papa Brad. Beautiful. This is a cool one I want to check out too. Someone wants to do a run of this multiplayer. I want to run this game online and check it out. This is the Ninja Kids to beat 'em up from Taito. This one does have multiplayer online right now on iiRcade. Robby Roto is an infinite game. Like classic arcades, it's as long as you can survive. I haven't heard of anyone putting leaf switches in. The SANWAs are really easy to do. Yeah, when they do the right now you can play 2-player with Ninja Kids. You got this one, Goofy Foot. Yeah, definitely want to do a run through of this game and do a video on it, showing it being played online. Looks fun.
So I don't know if you ever, I don't know why, but just so you know, she exists and she's pretty cool and her parents are rad and blah, blah, blah. I've talked about this a lot. There's a show called Snapped. Does anybody know Snapped?
I've heard
it's
of
on
Snapped,
Oxygen.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Snapped is rad. It's women
Rad.
who kill their husbands usually. Right. And then people were on, but Alec was always like, this is rad.
And that was cool, Bill. You're in a movie. That's rad, you know?
See it? I was like, yeah, I love that movie. And they're like, well, I was like, yes. Is it? Are they offering me a thing? Because yes. They go, no, you gotta go meet with the director, dude. And I was like, oh, and I just went. I was like, I want to do this, you know, because it was just like instinctually, yeah, that would be rad. That'd be
That would be rad.
I actually.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head.
This is my
They'll tell you what to do with
vigilante run where I got the
everything you know
number
that
2
you
on the
can get.
leaderboards.
Don't let them guide your life towards regret.
Got a little
I'll fight for what I love with
Star
every
Wars
breath.
holiday special
My past is filled
as
with
an
things I won't
Easter
forget.
egg in the upper
I've used them
corner.
all to push me to my best. So treat
Freaking
the worst
YouTube.
of times just like a test.
With some Star Wars
If only I
action
could
going
go
on
back
in
in
it.
time, I tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits. Don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some
Hope
action,
everyone had
and
a
with a
good
little time. Just be patient,
weekend.
make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. That is your chance to be ruthless. That is your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback.
Still, this high score has been held
since
I put it up.
Place that I go, I know you hate that. I've been doing
I don't think anyone's going to
fine.
take it away from me on this
I'm
one.
not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never
617,140.
gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Vigilante on iiRcade. Made by Data East. Fun beat 'em up. Just get them buttons. Get them buttons. You got them. Get them. Okay, tap the button. You get them. Come on, you almost got them. All right. Yay. That's what I'm saying. Look at that. All by yourself.
I got that purple.
I know. You're doing so good. Everett, what do you think of this game? You like this game? It's good, huh? There you go. You found a game that you love. Come on, you got this. Hit the buttons. Hit the buttons. You got this. Hit the buttons. Come on.
On my head.
Hit the buttons. Yay! Yay! You won! Oh, look, you can unlock a new bear. Oh, look at that. We get a brand new bear. Yeah. Yeah, you got the orange. You pick a different color bear now. What do you think of that? You want to play against him? You can play two-player. Now, this game's real easy. It just uses two buttons. Doesn't get cooler than this. This is awesome. Yes. Menace. Yes. Congratulations.
So everyone's going to be playing games. You can go into the. Yeah.
Do not bring up negativity. Only bring up positive.
Cheers.
Reinforcement.